All right, everybody. So thank y'all for being on the line. Today we have our host, Miss Mo Harvard, Mo Harvard on Facebook as well. She will be helping us with our credit and assisting us with getting good credit scores and building our credit right along with lending for our properties in the near future. So Mo, if you want to take the floor.
Hello. Sorry you guys can't see me today because I'm not up to par. But I'm Mo Hubbard and I have been doing credit for a little over 10 years. I have been doing lending for over 2 years. I serve for credit, I service all 49 states besides Georgia.
It's cutting in and out just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let me see. Can you guys hear me now?
That might be better.
Okay, is that better?
Yes, that's good.
Okay, awesome. And I do lending for Texas only at the moment. With the credit repair program that we offer, it's called the RRM program, which is the Repair, Rebuild, and Maintain. The good thing about my company is we do all of the legwork for you. The only thing that you're responsible for is whatever accounts you currently have open. So if you currently have a car note or anything of that nature that you're currently paying on, make sure you keep those paid on time and keep all credit cards below 30%. That's the only thing we ask you to do. Also, you will start receiving correspondences in the mail. Do not talk to anybody. Do not answer any phone calls. Do not speak to anybody. If they call, tell them they have the wrong number. Whatever letters you get in the mail along with because each credit bureau is going to mail you a new credit report every month. You would just send me copies of those. That's the only thing that you would do. We would do all the legwork. Again, the good thing about my company is we dispute everything at one time. I know the companies that usually charge month to month, they'll work on one bureau at a time. Since we only have one set fee, everything is being processed at the same time, so you can get a faster turnaround time. So what we do is we dispute all the bureaus and all your negatives at one time. That includes late payments, collections, repos, evictions, anything negative on your credit report, we would dispute. The second phase, which is the rebuilding phase, is for clients who do not have actual credit. In order for you to get into the 600s and 700 and things of that nature to build your score, you have to have established credit. Yes, we can advise you to, open this credit card and start making payments, but building your credit can take years. So we do have a shortcut that we can take because I know you guys are investors and you guys purchase property. We can add trade lines to your credit report. And what a trade line is an already existing credit report. They usually call it season credit. So for instance, we have a few available that's 5 and 6 years old that are $20,000 limits. And what we can do is add you as an authorized user, of course, for a fee. Each trade line is a different fee. Once it's paid, we'll add it to your credit report and it'll show up on your credit report like you have 20 years of history. So in turn, that will boost your score. That is a temporary fix. While you have the trade line, I will let you know what to do to establish your own large limit credit. The final phase is the maintaining portion part. I am board certified, so you'll receive free credit counseling throughout the full program. I'll reach out to you once a month with tips and updates and things of that nature based on your previous habits. I will definitely hold your hand through the full process. If you have any questions, all my clients have my personal cell, so you can, or my email, you can either text me, call me, or email me to ask any questions that you may have, and we can get those answered quickly. I usually answer my text messages very quickly, and that's about it. If you keep your bills paid on time and your balance is low, you will have a great improvement within your credit report after the 6 months. The program is 6 months. I'm not going to say it's going to take a full 6 months for you to see results. This one client I just had, she started off, it was like a 530. Everything was cleared the first month, and she's ready to get pre-approved for a house. So it just all depends on how the investigation goes. Some people finish within 2 months, some people finish within 3, but my program comes with 6 months depending on how challenged your credit is. Does anyone have any questions so far? Kelly, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
You can't?
I can. I think other people are having trouble hearing, but it's recorded, so I'll look to run this back.
Hopefully it did record.
Let me double check. Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay, awesome. And the lending process, once you get to where you have to be, you guys are investors, so 620, 640 is a good number for you guys. Once you guys get there, if you have a property or a building you want to purchase, we can jump right into the pre-approval process and go from there. You got any questions for me, Kelly?
Not necessarily. The biggest things is helping everybody understand the steps.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much it. I know last time everybody had questions.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of information, but it's just informative information for you guys because I do all the legwork. You just sit back and let me do my thing. But other than that, I do the hard work.
Can you give me an idea of the pricing for?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did miss that big part. How much is it? For individuals, it's $350. Married couples is $500. We do offer a half now, half later payment option that a lot of our clients like to take advantage of. You can pay whichever plan you choose. You'll pay half of that up front to get you started, and the remaining will be due within 30 days before your second round. There's no monthly payment to me. The only monthly payment that you will pay is to a credit monitoring company, which we like to use Privacy Guard, and they are $19.99 a month. So that is the only monthly payment that you will have. Kelly, are you still with me?
Oh, I was on mute. Yes, I'm still here. So how about a range of pricing for trade lines?
Oh, we get at least we get a list of maybe 300 a month. And that's different trade lines from major banks like Chase, Bank of America, Barclays. We even have store credit cards because it's good to have mixed credit on your credit report as well. We have Macy's, Home Depot. They also have American Express. American Express does not report payment history. It only reports available credit. So the American Express is usually for people who need to clear up credit. If you're maxed out or things of that nature, then American Express card will be good for you. Credit cards under a year old, is about $300, and it can go up to $1,200 to $1,500. We have some that are 20 years old with like $30,000 limits. Those are the most expensive ones. You don't need that. Anything over 2 years old, you're good. But some people like to have that history on their credit report. But it ranges from $300 and it can go up to $1,500.
Does having more than one trade line do you more justice for your credit to increase?
There's a freeze after 2. So you can't just fill your credit report up with trade lines. Think it's going to work. After 2 trade lines, you will not have an effect on your score any longer.
Okay.
After 2.
All right. And then, like you said, it sounds like a 6-month program.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a discount if it's couples and individual pricing. And once we get started with the program, to help help us submit with the program where we can get our credit in a standing where we can then submit to a trade line and then submit to our own personal credit cards.
Correct. So usually how it goes, give me 3 months, 2 to 3 months, usually around that time, the 3rd or 4th month is when we start the rebuilding phase. So the first 2 months is usually me clearing up the negatives. That's it. You won't probably hear much from me because at that time I'm just disputing all the negatives to see how much we can clear. Once we get to the rebuilding phase, okay, Kelly, hey, let's go ahead and add a trade line. Once you pick your trade line, I'll submit it for it to be added. Usually I try to get you one where it closes close to the day that we're speaking. So today's the 11th. I try to get you one that close out on the 15th or 16th so you don't have to wait wait the full 30 days. Because usually it does take 30 to 45 days. But since I can see the closing date, I try to get it on your credit report as soon as possible. Once it is added, you have a better chance of establishing your own credit instead of you starting off with a starter credit card, like a $300 card. Once I see where your score is looking, I will let you know which card to apply for. And let's just say the more income you place on your credit card or on the application, the higher the limit they give you. So I'm never the one to tell, someone to lie on the application. But think of all the income that you make and place it on the application. Because if you make $30,000, they're not going to give you a $30,000 limit credit card.
Right.
So the more you make, the higher your limit. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Would you say that there is some people that don't need the credit repair program and they can go straight to the trade lines? Would that
most definitely?
Okay.
If you don't need the credit repair program, you could just, hey Mo, I need a trade line. We'll go over the list of what's available, and they go fast. So if I tell you something available today at 1:30, 3:30 is probably gone. So
Right.
We would have to go through the list to make sure what's available. Once I get the confirmations available and the payments received, I can add you that day.
Got it. Yeah, that's what we experienced. So I'm definitely aware of that.
Yeah.
You mentioned after 2 trade lines is a freeze. What does a freeze mean?
Well, a freeze basically means if you add another trade line, it won't take an effect on your credit report.
Got it.
So with the first trade line, it'll bump it. So for example, if the first trade line you add is 7 years, you're gonna get a great jump. The second trade line you add, let's just say it's 10 years, you get another small jump. The third trade line, if you add another trade line, you've already have your history on there. Anything usually over 7 years is good. So your history is already embedded. So once you add that third one, it won't take effect. It will just affect your available credit.
Okay.
So it won't affect the payment history.
Okay. And what would you say is average for the credit card amount that you would have us apply for? You said 300?
No. I'm usually, let's say if you don't have any credit and you apply for your own credit card, they'll probably approve you for a starter card.
Oh, gotcha.
They're like $300, and I like to go around that. I don't like my clients to start off with small limit credit cards. So I will let you know, hey, apply now once the trade line is added, because the company can see you have history, and that's when I'll let you know, hey, whatever income you put determines the amount you get approved for.
Okay, got it. And
So,
then
yeah.
during the program, you don't want us to apply for anything. You just
No, please don't, especially a car.
Okay.
And if you need a car, call me first so I can let you know what to do so your credit is only ran one time.
Okay, got it. Okay. I think that concludes my questions for the recording and making sure our team gets the point across. Just let y'all know I haven't went through. I didn't go through our program, but I did go through doing the trade line. So, that's just because I went through another program. But as a one-stop shop, Mo is here to help us with, get your credit cleaned up and get you to a fast track with the trade line and building your own personal credit. But that concludes my questions. How do they contact you? Your number and email.
Okay, I can be reached at 281-889-0133. I'm going to repeat it again. It's 281-889-0133. And my email is credit repair services with an S 123@gmail.com.
All right, easy breezy. All right, well, I thank you as always, and we look forward to doing business with you. And also me, I'm very excited to get to the lending stage. So,
yes, that's my favorite part.
A quick question as far as lending: do y'all also lend for land and new build?
Yes.
Awesome.
We do land loans in the new build.
How about, I know y'all do fix and flips. How about buy and hold?
Buying who?
Buy and hold, such as rentals.
You mean like investment property?
Yes. So like more so long-term.
Yes. Yes, that's my partner's specialty. So you can still go through me for a hotel, but she'll handle all your paperwork.
All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. That's all I got. If you have anything else, if not, we can go ahead and wrap the video.
Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. You know, I can jump on video at any time before 3. So,
all right. That sounds good. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate it.
have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.